The niche publishing business has the same problems in video that it has on paper or in any other form factor, and that is there enough money behind it on a pure scale basis? Certainly the old advertising adage, reach and frequency, come into play, and the question is, how many people do you reach, and how are you going to be supported? Remember, Andy, there's only three business models: I pay, you pay, or they pay. And if you can't make the numbers work, then it doesn't matter how great the content is. If the people aren't there to support it, or someone isn't there to pay for it, or they won't pay for it themselves, there isn't a business. BTV does a great job of bringing interested parties together, people who have something to say and people who are interested in what they have to say. I think the problem BTV has is the problem that all niche video publishers have, and that is that of scale. How many people are coming and what are they actually worth? Right now, the model is we pay on a cost per 1,000 basis. So for every 1,000 people that come, you'll get $150. Okay, and that's a lot of money, or $200. Considering that cable's getting $9 and broadcast television is getting $30, $150 to $200 sounds like a lot of money, but not when you have 1,000 or 2,000 people coming. So if you got up to a great number, let's say you got up to 100,000 page views a month, and you got to, I don't know, 50,000 video views a month. The question is, can Andy Plesser make a living at BTV with those numbers, or is there some other model? Are you valuable to someone who will pay the toll for aggregating that audience, or that cloud of people who are interested in that subject? It's a question that is getting answered. I don't think anybody's doing it better than BTV. The question is there an economic model to support the Andy Plessers of the world? The idea that in the early days of television there was sponsored branded content is actually very romantic. But what you have to remember is that television started as pretty much a local experience, and the tyranny of geography was not tyrannical back then. Actually, the fact that everybody lived in the same town and had a common experience was phenomenally good for the sponsor. So when there was when there were very few things to watch on television, and you sponsored them locally, and you're in Baltimore, and you are the guy that is the haircutting parlor or the local car dealer, and everyone's watching, because they all live in one small geographic area, and the station covers that area, and everyone has a shared experience, and it was somebody you knew on TV, it was a very, very good model. I don't know if without the tyranny of geography, when all of a sudden something on a niche video site is available truly worldwide, when the same 1,000 people watch it all over the world as opposed to 1,000 people in Baltimore, you run into the same problem that a movie theater has. You need 1,500 people in a seat each week to keep a movie open in a given movie theater. Not 1,500 people worldwide, 1,500 people in that seat. And so the economics of early sponsorship were based on the fact that everyone was in one place, and the sponsor sold stuff. If you can demonstrate that the sponsor sells stuff with 1,000 people watching, you're going to have all the economic incentive you could possibly ever desire to keep making your videos.